You've been a guy that's been relied upon to do some different things here for a couple years now. Just as you get going in your last spring, how are you feeling a couple days in, just what y'all are accomplishing and what y'all need to this spring session?
So feeling good. We got to accomplish a lot. We got to do some groundwork. We're getting back into that dome, in December. Since we got a new quarterback situation, we're trying to, get him out with the chemistry. But in all, we've been working through these 2 days of spring, and it's been good.
What can a guy like you do to help, whether it be the quarterbacks along or you'll have some good-looking younger receivers coming along behind you? What can you do to help these guys grow up quick and take on what they need to?
The biggest thing for me to help them is leadership. To guide them, help them with their route running, help them with, talking to a coach, if a coach talking to you and things of that nature. Just being a big brother to them, being a big leader for them.
And you're going to be playing both ways this year.
DB, yep, safety and wide receiver.
There's some expectations, people talking highly of you as a safety for everything we've seen from you as a receiver, returner, all these things. What are you bringing to a bigger role on defense?
I'm bringing a lot. Kylan left. That's a big staple. Zachary last year for the last 3 years at safety. So I got to fill those. Not as much as fill those shoes, but I got to help them out. At safety.
With some experience there last year, what can you work on this offseason to be that much better in a bigger role on that side of the ball? If there's certain focuses, priorities, or just areas that you can be better at this time around?
Mostly speed, hip fluidity, driving on the football, trying to get an interception or a pass, interference and things of that nature.
When you mentioned trying to
Trying
to refocus and get to the dome, we know the expectations here are pretty much that every year. How important is it to you and your group in your last year to get back on track after I think some folks were disappointed at the end of last year?
Very. We lost Semi versus Rustin. Everybody on the team felt that feeling, of losing. We don't want to, lose no more. My year, sophomore year, we went to the dome. It was great. It was my first time going there. So we're trying to get back there as quick as possible.
How are things going for you on the college side? I know obviously you've been one of the guys over here who's had some good offers come your way. Who are the schools you hear from most consistently, feel prioritized by, anything along those lines?
Well, as receiver, mostly, the offers that I got now. Tulane, UAB just talked to me, Texas Tech, Arkansas State. And then as a DB, that's SEC. So Vandy, LSU a little bit, Mississippi State, Ole Miss, things of that nature.
Do you have much of a preference on side of the ball that you would want to play at the next level, or that's not as much of a priority for you?
Whoever give me the best opportunity to play and make money.
Places you're trying to get to in June. Have you figured out some of that camp travel, what that looks like?
LSU, like I said, Vandy, Tennessee, Mississippi State, Ole Miss, Texas Tech. I got a few.
A lot of them want to see you just work more at that position.